everybody and welcome to a video. Yes, that's right. GBW is uploading a video. How do you all feel? Do you feel happy? Do you feel sad? Do you feel disappointed? And do you want me to go back under my duvet covers? So we're joined by EC here.
Hello.
No longer EC Trade. Who's EC Trading?
I don't know.
Well, his link will be in the description, as you all know. He's got the new Liverpool 2018-19 shirt on.
Correct.
In today's video, we're changing it up a bit. We're going to say where each team participating in the 2018 World Cup would land in the map of Fortnite Battle Royale. So we're going to start off at the football pitch on the Fortnite map. It's going to be England, of course. That's where England would land. They land at the football pitch because we are the founders of football, aren't we? And then we'd move on over to Tilted and get knocked out straight away because we are not very good at the video game and not very good in real life as well. But we're going to win the World Cup, I believe. Does EC believe?
I believe.
We are going to win the World Cup, but yeah, we would land at the football pitch and then move over to Tilted Towers and just get battered.
And then Germany, we thought, you know what, Retail Row, because, you know, they've been there forever.
Yeah.
And they're just good.
Yeah.
But they struggle sometimes. And that's, you know, you struggle to get out of Retail Row sometimes. But
You do,
a lot of the time, when you do get out, you've got a cracking loop. And, you know, Germany, they've got a cracking side.
Right, so this is where we've got to say sorry and go in memory of one of the teams which failed to qualify, and that is Italy. And they would be landing at the factories which unfortunately got blown up by the meteor at the start of Season 4. So yeah, unfortunately Italy went crashing out, quite literally, due to the meteor, and yeah, they went crashing out like the factories did, and you're not in the World Cup, and well, there we go. That's where Italy would have landed before it went in Season 3. They can't anymore. Sorry, boys.
So moving on, we thought Snobby Shores. What team could be Snobby Shores? We went for Argentina, and here's why. They are a cracking side, but just a bit underrated, and that is the same with Snobby Shores. They've got cracking stuff, but underrated. So we thought, and also it's on the coast, so Argentina's on the coast, you know, of South America.
Loot Lake, we've gone with Iceland. So the people who land at middle Loot Lake, they just pick you off with snipers, and they're all really cucky. So that is, we put Iceland there because they cut England out of the Euros last time out, and yeah, it's just Iceland's in the middle of nowhere as well. It's just there.
And so for Dusty Divot, obviously a new part of the map, we thought a team which is on the rise, well, not on the rise, but sort of has got a new birth of squad, and they're gonna, you know, they're gonna perform hopefully. And we've gone for Belgium because, you know, they've got a good side, and but they underperform, and this tournament's where they need to prove themselves, and Dusty Divot still needs to prove themselves. Divot Origi, some may say.
Oh my god, that's so funny!
Lonely Lodge, we've gone with the Aussies. I mean, Australia's just in the middle of nowhere, that's the only logic we've got. Australia they could pull it off. You know, sometimes Lonely Lodge, it's a dark horse. You can land there and pull it off.
Yeah. This is a joint decision we've made, and we thought prison. Who's going to make the prison? So we went for Russia. Self-explanatory, move on to the next one.
So, Shifty Shafts, we went with Mexico because they always get shafted at the world stage. They always, you know, they have a good start to the tournament, they get quite far, and then someone like Robin, as they did in the 2014 World Cup, will dive and knock them out. It's unfortunate for Mexico because, I mean, they have alright players, they get quite far. As you can remember from the 2014 World Cup, they had Gilremi Okoa in goal, who was fantastic, one of the goal players of the whole tournament. Yeah. And then they got knocked out by the cheating Netherlands, who are, well, they're not in the tournament anymore, so karma hurts, doesn't it?
And next up, we've got Anarchy Acres, and we thought, you know what, we need a place which is dry. So we went for Egypt, because it's got a lot of desert, and that's dry.
I'm Captain Obvious.
So Lucky Landing, as you can tell from the decor, it's Asian decoration. And we've gone with Japan and South Korea because, well, unfortunately China aren't in it, so we went for the next best, Japan and South Korea.
And next up, Moisty Maya, and we thought, you know what, we need a country which is, you know, it's got a rainforest. So we went for Brazil / Uruguay / Colombia, because they're all sort of in that region of
South America.
South America, correct. Where there's the Amazon rainforest, and we thought, you know what, perfect. It's moist and it's got trees in it. And obviously a comparison with Brazil is on the rise of its team, and the new bit they've added to Moisty Maya means that it's on the rise as a place, and I think more people are going to go there.
Yeah, that's definitely where Brazil would land. Uruguay and Colombia were chucked in there due to the demographics. Next up is Hogwarts. Obviously that random place which is just out of nowhere. Some people watching might not even know where it is. We put Switzerland because where is Switzerland in Europe for the first place? I mean, I think Switzerland are just there to make up the numbers, to be honest. They haven't got any players which stand out or excite me. And they always get knocked out at the group stage, don't they?
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
It's just a place there, like Hogwarts, just to make up a bit of space on the map.
Obviously, their star player Shaqiri relegated with Stoke, so
I mean, that just sums it up, really. Switzerland there to make up the numbers. So is Hogwarts.
So next up is Junction, and we thought, you know what, let's see, which is pretty relevant, and not really done anything in the World Cup, so we went for Peru. Not really seen much from them. They could surprise us.
They could surprise us, because like, Junction sometimes surprises us.
Yeah, sometimes you get a scar.
Right, so Haunted Hills is notoriously known for dead, because it's haunted. And so we went with a lot of teams which we don't think will offer anything, and these are the teams which are going to land at Haunted Hills. I think this could be a squad and a duo here. We've got Serbia, Iran, Senegal and Nigeria as a squad, and then Tunisia and Saudi Arabia to land there as a duo. Haunted Hills is a dead place to land, you don't get anything. Sometimes you have to go there to get your challenges.
Again, it can be a bit of a surprise sometimes, which is why, you know, a team like Senegal, they've got a good squad. Can't they surprise us? So next up we've gone for Pleasant Park. We've gone for France because they're good, but just a bit disappointing sometimes. Pleasant used to be the biggest, and it's just not anymore, is it really? So
next up is Wailing Woods, and we went with Denmark. It is a very foresty area, Denmark, Scandinavia. And I mean, sometimes Wailing Woods can be great because now they've got a few extra chess points in Wailing Woods, and that could represent the likes of Christian Eriksen coming up. So Denmark have got a decent team, but who knows? That's why I put Denmark in the Wailing of the Woods.
next up, Tomato Town, and we thought, you know, what team could be in Tomato Town? So we went for Sweden because they have one good player, just like Tomato Town has one good building, and yeah, that's basically where we got to with that. Obviously, Zlatan, he is Sweden's best player. Not going to the World Cup, but that's not the point.
Salty Springs, we went with Portugal to land there because, I mean, it's just a pain in the arse, really, Salty Springs. It's in the middle of the map. What Ronaldo did when he got injured, he got salty. He always gets salty, Ronaldo.
So next up we have the motel. Some of you may not know, it's Jack will flash it up on the screen right now. And basically we thought holiday destination, motel. So we went with Morocco. A lot of people like to travel to Morocco.
Yeah.
And I've heard it's a bit of a good bash in the night. So.
Right, risky reels, we've gone with Panama. And the reason being, I have heard a rumour that Roman Torres, or one of the Torreses who plays for them, is actually in Panama film. You know, he's in the Panama film industry. The one who got the winning goal, who is a national hero for them, the guy with the big frizzy hair. There's a picture on the screen now. Maybe it's Panini's sticker up on the screen. But apparently he's a bit of a cult hero over there in Panama, a bit of celebrity. So that's why I put Risky Reels, because he's quite a famous geezer. And Risky Reels obviously represents the film industry.
So Fatal Fields, we've gone with Costa Rica because they grow stuff. So does Fatal Fields. You know, fields they grow. Costa Rica's known for its pineapples.
Right, so Greasy Grove is where Spain will land because they used to be one of the biggest and best places on the map, but now you go there and it's just a bit dead. But there we go, Spain going to land at Greasy Grove because they used to be a giant. Obviously won the last 2010 World Cup, should I say.
So Factories V2 up on the screen now. If you don't know where it is, we've gone for Poland because it's got a cracking nightlife and there's a club in the Factories. So we thought, you know what? But then also a place which is a bit industrial. And Poland's known for a bit of industry, so we thought we'd put that in.
Poland, yeah, it's very industrial and it is in one of the top 10 lists for best nightlife. For the night owls out there, you know, you like your bass, get your booty.
And if you're wondering where that is in Poland, it was Krakow.
Krakow nightlife. The last place on the map we have left is Flush Factory, and we went with Croatia because that's the last team available. Reason being,
well, there isn't really a reason.
There's really a reason, you know, Croatia,
it's the last team.
Zagreb.
Croatia fans, that's where you would have put yourselves because we had no idea.
Flush Factory could be a dark horse if you land there.
Especially when they had the Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, especially the Christmas update. And yeah, that's where all the teams would land in the Fortnite Battle Royale map. So I was joined by Easy in this video.
Yeah.
Sorry for the lack of videos recently. I mean, I've got exams coming up, and so's EC. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, share this video around if you want other fans to see what it's like. And yeah, ciao ciao.